Welcome to another Break Your Family YouTube video here. We are going to be showing off a sponsor that they have decided to partner with us, and I am more than happy to do so. They're a local roastery for Western Canada here. They're out of Didsbury, Alberta. Strongly encourage you to check them out. They brew everything basically to order. They roast it and then they send it to you so you can make it and it's fresh. So they are offering a 10% discount code for anybody who watches a video and wants to order from them. You can do that by checking them out on mountainviewroastery.ca, as well as their Facebook page, which is Mountain View Roastery. And check out both of those. You can message them on there, let them know that you saw the video and that you'd like a 10% off discount. That's what they're offering. You can also contact them by email, and I will put all of that in the description for you so you can find all that information. They've given us 4 different blends here to try. So we're going to be tasting each blend and then letting you know kind of what the full body taste of it is, as well as the aftertaste and the smell. Grinding this stuff up yesterday was, oh my gosh, it was hard to sleep because I had coffee overload. This stuff here is great though. Again, they're a small family-owned business, so really important to be supporting these small companies. Like I said, they micro roast, which I didn't know what that meant, but that means that they are doing the small batches all to order to make sure that that full flavor and quality is up to top-notch standards. The coffee, apparently, when it sits on the shelf, it actually goes stale after about 11 days after the roasting. So it lets off what's called off gases, which I had no idea what that meant. So I'm learning something by partnering with these guys. They're very, very informative. They know their stuff. And what that means is that it will lose part of its fresh flavor and profile the longer it sits. So they want to roast it right away, get it to your door within a week of it being roasted. So all this stuff here has been roasted in the last week, and they've sent it to us to make sure that we have the best quality, and that's what they want to maintain, is that quality. That's the important thing, and as well as that's what the bonus that you get from small businesses is they really do think about the customer. They need the customer and they care about the customer, whereas you don't get that with a lot of the big box brands. So the different blends that they've given us here is they've given us the Costa Rican blend, which is from Costa Rica, of course. And so that one is going to have a different flavor than the other ones here. We'll see what that flavor is when we compare it. They've also given us the Christmas blend right here, and that actually is a flavor profile from 3 different areas. So there's Sumatran, there's Brazilian, and there's Indonesian. So that is going to, again, be that Christmas blend, something to check out as you're putting in your orders for coffee for Christmas. If you're thinking of gifting for anybody, that's a great option because Christmas is right around the corner here. And then they have their Cowboy blend, which again is a mixture of 2 different flavors. So there's Mexican and there's Colombian. So that is a medium roast. All these ones here, they're all more your medium roast. They're going to be they have light roast, medium, they have dark. So you can check out all the different roasts, get whatever flavor profile you like. The last one that we have is the Costa Rican one here, or Guatemalan. Sorry, we did Costa Rica already. So Guatemala, and again, that one's kind of cool because my sister-in-law is from Guatemala. So kind of interesting to try out some coffee that comes from her region. So without further ado, we will start tasting this coffee, and we'll, as a family, let you know what these things taste like and what we think of them. So the first flavor that we're going to be giving a try is the Christmas special blend that they do, which again has that 3 flavor profile. It's got the Sumatran, the Brazilian, and the Indonesian. So you can give that a try for your Christmas orders. Great product. We're not adding any sugar or any cream, which the kids are used to that in theirs. So it's going to taste a little bit different to them. But we wanted to give it that original flavor and not have anything muddling that flavor. So Taylor, do you want to just give it a try?
It's really smooth and it's kind of rich, and the aftertaste is kind of bitter.
So you do expect a bitter aftertaste with coffee. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit richer than some of the ones I'm used to. I'm not used to something that is like freshly brewed, so I like that it's got that fresh taste to it. Something a little bit smoother as it goes down, rather than your chemical taste that you get with some of the store-bought stuff.
For me, it kind of has that tastes weird. It's almost like sour and bitter all at the same time at the start. But rich,
So that's the
good.
different notes you're getting. Yeah. So, okay, so next we're going to be trying their Cowboy Roast. The Cowboy coffee is again a medium roast. All these bags have been medium roast. This one has, again, those two flavor profiles, both Mexican and Colombian. We as a family have really liked Colombian coffee that we've had in the past, so I'm anticipating to have that same flavor profile in this, but the Mexican's going to change it up slightly.
It's a little bit more bitter, and it doesn't have a kick to it, but it's bitter.
Well said.
It's not as bitter as I thought it would be, actually. Yeah, it's different from the other Guatemalan flavor or Colombian flavor profiles that we've had in previous coffee that we've tried. It's got a little bit more of a bitter note to it than what the last one did, which kind of suits that coffee, like the cowboy style there, because they would have been in the chuck wagons with that kind of stuff. So it's perfect actually for that. It fits that style there. Still a little bit less bitter than what the Christmas blend was.
It is. Good.
You let me know what you think.
Do you like church coffee?
We get Tim Hortons coffee at church, so that's actually probably not a bad thing if you like Tim Hortons coffee, but I actually think it tastes way better than Tim Hortons coffee because Tim Hortons coffee has a lot of extra stuff added in. So
Like sugar,
other things. They put all kinds of stuff in their coffee to make it addicting, whereas this is just your straight coffee, so I appreciate that. So we have the Costa Rican blend here as well. This blend is an organic blend as well. So for some people, that's what they're really looking for. So that's a great feature to have on this bag, that they specifically noted that it is organic. And we'll see how this one compares to the Christmas blend that we just finished trying.
it tastes a bit different, and it has a little bit of a, it's not that bitter as the other one we tried, and it's really smooth to go down the throat yet again.
It definitely is not quite as bitter, you're right. It's got that lighter taste to it. So I guess the different regions, you get different depths of flavors. So this is maybe a little bit lower of a profile of one. But yeah, it doesn't have that bitter aftertaste on the tongue.
It's a little more bitter at the start, but after, like Dad said, so a lot less bitter after.
Okay, so next we're going to be trying their Cowboy Roast. The Cowboy coffee is again a medium roast. All these bags have been medium roast. This one has, again, those two flavor profiles, both Mexican and Colombian. We as a family have really liked Colombian coffee that we've had in the past, so I'm anticipating to have that same flavor profile in this, but the Mexican's going to change it up slightly.
It's a little bit more bitter, and it doesn't have a kick to it, but it's bitter.
Well said.
not as bitter as I thought it would be, actually. Yeah, it's different from the other Guatemalan flavor or Colombian flavor profiles that we've had in previous coffee that we've tried. It's got a little bit more of a bitter note to it than what the last one did, which kind of suits that coffee, like the cowboy style there, because they would have been in the chuck wagons with that kind of stuff. So it's perfect actually for that. It fits that style there. Still a little bit less bitter than what the Christmas blend was.
It is good.
You let me know what you think.
Do you like church coffee?
We get Tim Hortons coffee at church, so that's actually probably not a bad thing if you like Tim Hortons coffee, but I actually think it tastes way better than Tim Hortons coffee because Tim Hortons coffee has a lot of extra stuff added in. So
Like sugar,
other things. They put all kinds of stuff in their coffee to make it addicting. Whereas this is just your straight coffee, so I appreciate that. Last flavor profile we're going to be tasting is their Guatemalan blend. Again, another medium roast blend. All these have been that medium roast. I have never had Guatemalan coffee before.
I have high expectations.
Yes, so we'll see how this thing tastes. Again, we'll start with Taylor.
it's a little bit bitter, and it's really smooth, and it's kind of sweet at the start, but at the end it gets more bitter.
That one does have a little bit more of that, sour note, based on the region. But overall, it goes down really, really smooth. Probably about the smoothest out of any of them, actually, that it's gone down. And I actually don't find it has a super bitter aftertaste. So it seems like it's more of that lighter medium roast in that one. As usual, the smell is incredible.
Smells like coffee.
Coffee is great.
I like this one.
Yeah. What are your thoughts?
Well, it sounds bitter. And like Taylor said, it's a little more sweet at the start. Like you said, it goes down smooth.
Yeah. So
I like butter.
So I think my favorite one out of all those blends, I would have to say was probably the second one that we tried there, which was, if you want to show that, the Costa Rican. That was my favorite one. I really enjoyed that one. Thought that the flavor profile, I really enjoyed it. I thought it went down about the smoothest in terms of the aftertaste. I really liked that. But if you want to know what the kids thought too, Taylor, what was your favorite blend out of all those four? Did you like the sweeter notes of the last one, or did you like more of the Christmas blend? So you like the Christmas blend the most. What did you like about the Christmas blend?
I liked that it was a little bit more bitter, but what I think is that if you add cream to it and a little bit of sugar, it will taste a little less bitter, and I like that creamy note to it. It's a bit creamy.
Okay, so it's in.
I like the Guatemalan blend because I'm a wuss and don't really like bitter things. And tastes like coffee, like normal. I like coffee. Sweet as coffee.
Yes. Again, grinding this stuff yesterday was like coffee overload. I was really, really enjoying that. It's great to be able to smell all these cups of coffee early in the morning as well. So hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Do check out the Mountain View Roastery, and we will check out their website and let them know that you watched this video here. And then if you do, you will get that 10% off discount. And just really do support these small local companies. It's great to see some small businesses that are family owned and operated doing a successful business in Western Canada here, and Canada anywhere, but particularly Western Canada because that's where we're from. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. You got to see all the faces of the Breaker family. which usually the kids are behind everything. It's usually my daughter's the camera person. So you got to see everybody today. Thank you to my wife. She got to be the camera person today. So yeah, tune to another one.